have you ever wondered where to use DRS on any of the F1 Clash circuits? Well, if you have, I have got the complete guide to every single track in a little track map to show you exactly where you should be deploying your DRS. I see so many people still in duels using DRS through corners, using them, it's just in the wrong place every time. And you need to start getting the best, because DRS is such a powerful feature. So make sure to be patient with this one. I am about to go through 23 circuits and give you a visual track map of each as to where you should be using your DRS. So welcome along, and we're going to get this started by showing you the parts that are required for DRS to be working. So you've got Aeroblade from Series 9, you have got Exhale from Series 4, and you have got the Epic Series 11 of Valkyrie, which rounds off our 3 key parts that all house DRS. So if you've got one of those car parts, you are potentially going to be able to use DRS. Now let's get into our track maps. This is just going to feature the stats, the map, where to use DRS, and it's also a little bonus for you. It's going to tell you in blue where to use that blue conserving engine mode. It's going to use yellow for where to use medium, and it's going to use red for where to attack. Now, of course, if you're using DRS, you want to be attacking whilst you're using DRS. If you don't have DRS, you can follow the track map absolutely perfect. So let's get in to your track. So let's start off then where to use DRS at every track. No, this is no clickbait. We are giving you it all. Here we go. Starting with Abu Dhabi then. This is an overtaking and power unit circuit. Now, as you can see on the right hand side is your track map. So you can see the key DRS point being at the bottom of the hairpin coming towards the bottom of the screen. That is where you want to use your DRS. You can use it on the second straight as well. However, the main first big straight is the best place to use DRS on Abu Dhabi. Of course, you want to use red on the engine mode at Abu Dhabi when you're deploying DRS. Big chance for overtakes at Abu Dhabi. Now moving on, we have Austin circuit then. There is 2 places to use it at this circuit. You can use it down the home straight and up the hill into turn 1. But the best place to use it is basically, again, at the kind of hairpin, sharp left-hander, down the big long back straight. That is where you want to be deploying DRS every single lap at Austin. The next circuit up we have is Melbourne, and it's our race start and speed circuit. Now this is a little bit more trickier to use the DRS at, but the best one is the home straight. So rounding that final corner to enter the straight, whack the DRS, and that is the best time to use it at Melbourne. It doesn't really work that strong everywhere else on this circuit. We also then have Austria. Now Austria is usually our fastest circuit out there, and for this one there is quite a few places to use it, but the home straight and from turn 3 down to turn 4 is where you want to use DRS. Now you can see our badges for DRS. They are your activation points. They are where you want to activate it. Austria, you tend to get it pretty much once a lap, so you definitely want to be using them at either one of those 2 to get your most out of it. Of course, need it for the fastest lap too. Now at Bahrain, we do have some more DRS potential. We have the big long home straight. That is the best place to use it around Bahrain. You get a absolutely amazing run into turn 1, or you can use it down the back straight as well. Now these are all recommended by myself. You might find other ones work for you, but this is where I do believe we get the highest speed and the best potential from our DRS. Heading off to Baku then. So Baku, there's no surprise to see it down that back straight. As soon as that straight straightens up, it is a case of using DRS. You can also use it from turns 2 down to turn 3. That is also our second DRS point, where it is very good for DRS as well. That home straight, absolutely beautiful. Now we have Sao Paulo and Brazil. Now coming up the top, the main straight, you can use DRS. There's also a very good opportunity to use it around, which I think is around turn 3 going down to turn 4. A big straight again to be using that DRS point. 2 places to use that DRS strongly. Now in Canada, no surprise to see the final big back straight as the best place to use your DRS. You want to be attacking the hairpin, deploying DRS. That will give you a slingshot into the home straight where you'll carry on with some speed as well. That's a really good place to be using DRS in your Montreal, Canada circuit. Shanghai, you have got the home straight that you can use DRS down. It does work well going into the tight turn 1. But the best place, no surprise, is the last sector. And it is that big, heavy, long straight. That big straight down the back. Literally use it coming out of the long right-hander down the straight. You can gain 5-6 positions easy at Shanghai. We also have Hungary circuit then. We have got the home straight as the best place to be using your DRS at Hungary. You've also got around sort of turn 3 where you can deploy DRS, but you have to be trying to use DRS at Hungary down the main straight. We also have Imola. And again, I think you'll see quite a lot of tracks where the main straight is the key. Imola, it is no surprise to see the home straight, main straight, being the best choice for DRS. You can gain some massive positions down to turn 1 and turn 2. Suzuka and Japan. Again, the home straight is a very good place to run your DRS down into turn 1. But you can also use that last sector as well, where you can gain some good pace if you have DRS available too. So each track you'll see has pretty much mostly multiple detection points, if not just the one. Jeddah is a circuit where there is only really one place to use DRS. After conserving for that second half of the lap, coming around the final turn, you want to be deploying DRS down the straight. It is absolutely incredible again down into turn 1 at Jeddah. Make sure to use it. Las Vegas, I mean, it's probably got one of the most detection points where you want to be using DRS. There is 3 of them. You've got the home straight, you've got that big first long straight, and you've got the back straight as well. Where that back straight straightens out, then use DRS and you can really power into that final few turns. Vegas, you can pretty much get 2 DRS points a lap once you start getting your levels higher and higher. Vegas, very quick track. Mexico City then, again, that big long home straight is the best place to be using DRS. Now, if you haven't used it down through turns 1, 2, you can also trigger it at turn 3. Down that mini straight is the best place to use it at Mexico, but save it for the home straight, you'll get your most overtakes done. A trip to Miami, and again, that first big straight that you can see we come to is the best place to be using that DRS as it straightens out again, but also you can use it on the back straight as well for some really good speed and overtakes. Miami, again, 2 big straights for DRS. Now, Monaco is a little bit more tricky. Monaco, we don't see the effectiveness massively from DRS because it's a tight and twisty section. So we're going to give you 3 places to use it. You've got number 1, which is the home straight. You've got number 2, which is up the hill, where I find it works best. And you've got number 3, which is through the tunnel down to the Nouvelle Chicane. I would recommend using it at that middle part you can see, and that is up the hill at Monaco. Next circuit is the speedy circuit of Monza then. So you can see 3 places to use your power unit. You can pretty much use one of these every single lap in order. The 2 back straights and the home straight, giving you really good access to big straights, top speed, and big DRS. Next circuit, flying through here, we have got Silverstone. 2 big places to use it, the Wellington and the Hangar straight. So you've got the first big straight that you come to and the last big straight. If you trigger DRS at that point, you're going to get some really, really good top speed and some massive overtakes. As we come to near the end, we have got Singapore. We have got the home straight, only short, but packs a punch. Remember, it doesn't matter how short it is, it depends how you use it. It's a good place for DRS. And you've got that big straight then up until what is around turn 4. You can use some DRS as well to get some. But again, it's a little bit like Monaco. Very hard still to overtake with DRS. Next circuit we have is Spa. Now, the key to Spa is as you come through Eau Rouge, as you hit the straight, make sure to deploy. You can gain 5 to 6 places easy if your driver gets the look through. Now, you can see there is another detection point in that final sector. It is okay for DRS there, but it's not as strong as that big main straight, which you should be able to get every single lap. And then also, nearly finally, I think, I don't know if we're at the end, I think we've got 2 more. It is Barcelona and Spain. That big, long home straight is the absolute key to DRS. Trigger that every single lap. You'll gain big positions. And rounding off then with Zandvoort. Again, no surprise, you've got to be deploying it down that home straight into turn 1 to carry that speed advantage. So that is where to use DRS at every single circuit on F1 Clash. Now, I still, of course, see a lot of players not using it in the correct places, so that is why we've done this video, to help you as much as it can. I appreciate there is not much actual racing involved in this video, but that would really make this video really long. So, hopefully you've learned something, hopefully it sharpened your brain, but that is where to use DRS at every single circuit on the F1 Clash game.